everybody. So today I wanted to talk to you about vitamin D and how important it is and kind of my story of what happened with me and how I found out that I was deficient in vitamin D. So with vitamin D, let's just talk about kind of the levels, the normal levels, and the levels whenever you start becoming deficient. So if you're in the 25 to 80 range, then you are in the optimal level and it's perfect. Then if you go from the 10 to the 24, then that is going to be your mild deficiency, which is actually where my husband was. He was in kind of that mild range. And technically, I guess I was too. I was at the very bottom of that range at an 11. Now, whenever you talk about vitamin D, if you get to a vitamin D level of 10 or below, you are considered to be extremely deficient in vitamin D. I knew that I was deficient and almost to that, I was right on that borderline of being extremely deficient. And I knew that something was up before I even got my blood work done because I was extremely tired. I mean, to a point of just complete exhaustion, fatigue throughout the day. It just was really hard to even get through my day. I was falling asleep in the chair, which anybody who knows me knows I do not fall asleep in the chair unless I'm sick. And obviously I was sick, I just didn't know that I was sick. So whenever I found out that my vitamin D levels was 11, and I found out what that meant by doing some research online, I realized that I needed to get those levels up. So I started researching how to make my levels increase quickly because I wanted to get to a good level quickly. And so what I found is that you can load dose. And so I began to load dose. I found a website that explained how to load dose and all that kind of stuff and what kind of period of time to do it in. And the website that I found talked about load dosing up to a 600,000 IU. And they did this over, I think it was 2 to 3 months, but they said that you could do it in a shorter amount of time. So I decided that I wanted to get it done in a month because I'm not someone who likes to do things for an extremely long, extensive period of time if I don't have to. So I started taking 50,000 IUs every other day. And I have taken my, I think it's been my 5th time today. And I just wanted to let you know how I'm feeling. So before it was fatigue and it was just tired all the time and just feeling run down. And now I am feeling extremely good. I'm actually waking up in the morning and not feeling like, I have to go back to sleep in order to get rested. Whereas before I was sleeping in, which is not good if you have kids and you're trying to get homeschool done. So I was just tired all the time. And now I'm feeling rested. My husband actually noticed a huge difference because the housework had slacked and all this kind of stuff. Just everyday tasks I was letting go just because I was so tired. I just didn't feel like I could do it. And my husband actually said something about taking extra vitamin D for himself because he saw the improvement in me because I literally cleaned the whole house in a day. I did all kinds of billing and all kinds of stuff that I had been needing to get done. I did all in one day, and my husband was very pleased, obviously, because I was doing the things that I normally would have been doing, and I wasn't just lethargic and just sitting on the couch. So he noticed a huge difference. So I've just been taking that 50,000 IUs for each dose, and I do that every other day, and I will stop whenever I get to the 600 IUs. And I will start doing 2,000 IUs of the vitamin D. And I'm using the vitamin D3. And the reason I'm using vitamin D3 is because I did some research, and vitamin D3 absorbs better into your body, and it lasts longer, I think is what they said. So like the vitamin D2 will run out quicker, whereas the D3 will stay in your body more. And whenever you're taking your vitamin D, supplement, they say to make sure you're taking extra fat in, because the fat is going to help your body to break that down and give it to the right spots. I think that has something to do with the calcium in your body and it absorbing into the bones. So it helps with all that kind of stuff too. So also, you can get vitamin D through the sun. And my research that I did said that if you was outside for 10 minutes completely exposed with just like a tank top and shorts, which I don't do that, but if you was in a tank top and shorts, then you would get 10,000 IUs for 10 minutes. So roughly 1,000 IUs per minute would be something I would say. So I have to still figure out how many IUs I get whenever I'm, you know, got my sleeves on and my, you know, all my clothes on that I wear. So I still have to kind of figure that out, but it's been winter, so I know that that's one reason my levels are low, but over the years, every year we get our blood tested, and it has been low every year, but this year it was just extra low, and so, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to figure out how to fix it. And so I did a little bit of research, and that's what I found out. If you have any questions, or if I forgot to mention anything, just leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to read those and get back to you if you have a question, or if I missed something that, you know, I'm not a doctor, so I might have missed something. I just did research online, so don't take my word for anything. Make sure you talk to your doctor, and all that good jazz before you go trying anything, but this is something that worked for me, and I've seen a huge improvement, and I really want to help anybody who has been suffering with fatigue, the way I was, to get better. And vitamin D helps so much more. The more I research it, the more I'm finding out how much it actually plays a role in your body, and how it is connected to so many different diseases if you're deficient. So really do your research, look into it. It really has changed the way I look at vitamin D, just by the way I'm feeling. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.